Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Full Throttle Magazine. It is Thursday, March 21st. 21st, Jesus Christ, we're starting off great, aren't we? 12th. I'd read it, and apparently I'm dyslexic for the moment. March 12th at 4:16 p.m. And this is your weekend events update, man. It is a big weekend, man. I'm super excited because it is the first Full Throttle Magazine bike show tour event of 2026 this weekend. Super excited about it, man. We got all kinds of stuff going on. And the fun part about it is like, dude, there's so much else going on as well. If that's not your cup of tea, there's a ton of things going on. Now we hope it is. We got all kinds of stuff. It's great. It's great. But I'm a little flustered there with my backwards date. So let's jump into some things so I can get back on track because we also skipped New Magazine Monday last week. The April March issue is out. Hey, can you tell I'm rusty, man? Haven't done this in a little while. Don't have my lucky hat on. Nothing. So let's just. Well, I'm gonna click on this. If you go to fullthrottlemagazine.com, that's a good place. That's where I'm at. We're gonna reboot. I'm gonna leave the room. I'm gonna come back in here in a minute, and we'll get on the rest with the rest of this here. Okay, let's. That's actually. I'm telling you, man. It's just one of those things. What's up? Glad to see everybody over here on the Instagram side of it. Thanks for joining on. Now you can comment over there. It will not pop up on the screen because Instagram does not love me or the program that I use. But if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, throw a comment up there. We'll put you on the screen. Maybe I'll even be able to answer your questions, things like that as we go. Honestly, no questions. I'm having a rough day. All right. New magazine Monday was last Monday. We got the new magazine in. It is the 332nd issue of the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, and it's featuring our friends at the CBA of Charlotte. And coming up later on in the month, March 28th and 29th, to be exact, is the 56th annual CBA Swap Meet and Bike Show, which will be going on at the Rowan County Fairgrounds in Salisbury, North Carolina. Now, this is a twice a year event, something that the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine refuses to miss. Always a good time with our friends. Good parts picking, live music, indoor bike show, outdoor bike show, wet T-shirt contest. I mean, what else do you want? Their indoor bike show has $1,000 in cash prizes. Pretty good deal there too. So make sure you check them out. When you're out and about, please pick up the magazine in print. That's the way bikers do it, and that's the way we expect you to do it as well. You can also look at it online if you're on fullthrottlemagazine.com. There's this handy dandy e-zine button right there. You can click on that and read it online if you're in a pinch. Great magazine again this month, if I don't say so myself. Of course, featured in the 56th annual CBA Swap Meets. But the spring calendar is in, guys. Spring calendar is in, full of events coming up. We had room to run through the end of April, May. Look at that. It's been a while since I did it. It actually goes through June. Look at that. And features all kinds of great events. Now, if you want your event to be in print, if you want it to be on our website in these handy dandy Facebook lives that I can totally get wrong, go ahead and send them to us. Fullthrottlemagazine.com. Click on the contact us. You'll see our email addresses there. Shoot us a flyer. Shoot us some information. There are some stipulations to that, of course. You know, charity events, club events, and our advertiser events get published for free in the cruising calendar. But good stuff there. If you're looking to plan all the way out to June, go ahead and do it. And again, man, just great stuff. Uh, 3 feature bikes this month. Hank Thibodeau's Miss M8, which we will be featuring this weekend at Independence. In there, we also got a beautiful centerfold of Pooput Iwata's 1950 HDEL. Old Pooput runs Java Sky motorcycles and is one hell of a guy. Ashley draped across there doesn't hurt a thing either. Cool stuff, man. Pick it up, pull that centerfold out of there, and slap it on the wall in your man cave or garage where it's meant to be. Also featuring this month, the 2026 Carolina Hurricanes Law Tigers giveaway bike, man. Cool stuff this year, man. They've done Harleys, they've done Sucker Punch Sallies, they've done other things. Now this year, they did a Pan America. They're doing a Ducati Street Fighter V4 this year. Very cool stuff. Free to enter, and you can win yourself that there beautiful motorcycle, man, and burn the wheels off of it. Actually, it works like that. Uh, there's never a time that I'm around. They're like, "Hey, you want me to do a burnout?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's do a burnout." So they actually gassed this thing up. Got a professional stunt rider on there, and just warmed the tire up for the camera there, man. But cool stuff there. Like I said, you can win that. That's a cool bike, man. Pick it up, ride the wheels off of it, have a great time. Just like I said, great magazine through and through. Get on it, get out there and pick it up at any biker friendly business in your area. And if they don't carry it around to your area, man, give us a shout. We'll figure that out. Now we came to talk about events, and we're definitely going to do that. But like I said, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. That's why I got everything messed up at the beginning. The broadcast, the simulcast across 3 different platforms here, because it's a full throttle bike show weekend. Man, we spent all day yesterday hanging out at Independence, making sure everything was hunky dory for the best results and having a great time with everybody. So this weekend is the kickoff of the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show Tour 2026. Now, what we're doing is we've got a series of bike shows across the Carolinas that we'll be doing. Free registration at these bike show tour stops, and we're gonna be picking bikes at each event that will be invited to the big show, the Greensboro Coliseum show, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Custom Bike Show, which will return January 30th, 2027, back to the Greensboro Coliseum. We'll still be giving away tons of cash at that one, but leading up to that is all these great bike shows. Now, this is a special one this weekend. Independence, Harley Davidson, they said, man, let's do something. Let's do something cool. It's March, man. It might be cold or dreary, man. You never know. It's March, right? Which is going to be a beautiful day. But with that in mind, they said, let's do a indoor custom motorcycle showcase. Can you handle that? And oh, yeah, sure, why not, man? I got plenty of friends with cool bikes. Let's do this. So we handpicked 30 beautiful custom motorcycles that are going to go inside Independence Harley Davidson on March 14th, which is this Saturday. It's going to be a great time. They're going to be set up in there, shiny, looking cool. Come by and check them. There's no cost to get into any of this stuff. Just come party with us. And then outside, since we could only have 30 bikes in there, and hey, let's face it, this is a celebration of motorcycles, and we love them all. I don't like turning anything away. So we have a ride in People's Choice Bike show going on at the same time outside the dealership. Now, the registration for the ride in is going to be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. with the People's Choice Awards at 4 p.m. Like I said, all makes and models welcome. Man, I want to see them. Bring them out here. Let's take a look at them. And then we'll let the people decide the top 3 bikes for the ride in show. Now, if you've been keeping up with our social media for the Full Throttle Custom Bike Show, you are aware of some of the bikes that have submitted and been chosen for this bike show. And let me tell you, man, I am super proud of this thing. I'm going to pull this up here. Got to remove that, bring this up here, move myself down to the bottom. Look at this. Now, you can find this on our Instagram page, Full Throttle Custom Bike Show, or on Facebook with our events under the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine or under Independence Harley Davidson. But man, like just a crop of really great bikes. We've got XS 650 choppers. We've got shovel head choppers. We've got Evo choppers. Hell, we've got big wheel baggers, man. We've got antiques. We got vintage. I mean, look, it's funny. When I was in there, I was like, there's even an Indian coming. And they gave me that look like, you got an Indian coming? Oh, yeah, we got a cool Indian coming. 1951 Indian Chief from my buddy Mike Brusso coming through, man. We've got performance motorcycles. We've got bobbers. We've got cholos. We've got it all, man. And it is coming through on March 14th. This is going to be set up all day long, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And not only that, guys, while you're there, there's going to be vendors. They've got swap meet going on outside. It's just going to be a super cool day, man. They've got a Max Speed Shop food truck coming. They've got a coffee truck coming. I'm telling you, man, they've got it all set up. It's going to be killer, and there's just an awesome group of bikes. Even Jason Bullard's 2025 custom Yamaha trike, man. Now this thing there's a few of these like this, but this one in particular was one of the bikes that was going to be unveiled in Greensboro. Did not get that chance, and so I said, "You've got to bring it. You've got to bring it." So yeah, he says now we got to fit it through the door. Kid you not, this thing is 6 feet plus wide and like 14 feet long. So that was the other reason we had to go check out the event space yesterday. I gotta make sure this thing will fit in there, man. So cool, man. He's got separate wheels that he has to put on it to get it through the door, and then he'll add the super wide wheels on. I'm telling you though, man, up and down this thing. It's just gonna be a lot of fun, man. And actually, there's one more bike coming. I have not gotten to post. The last mystery bike will be placed tomorrow on this page, but don't worry about it because you're gonna come out and see them anyway on March 14th at Independence Harley Davidson. It's just gonna be a huge, huge day, man. So make sure you get out there early. Make sure you're ready to stay all day because it's just gonna be plenty to look at, plenty of cool stuff going on. And we'll be pumping some tunes out as well, man. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. And like I said, now I've got to go over this stuff because I'm super excited to start the year off with Independence. It's gonna be awesome. But there's also a ton of great events going on this weekend. Now, if you picked up the magazine, you already know. You already know that there's a ton of stuff going on this weekend. If you get our text and email blasts, you already know there's a lot of stuff going on. If you looked at our Facebook page this morning, we posted it there too. But just to make sure you weren't too lazy to look over all the stuff and figure out what's going on, let's go over it here. All right. So back to fullthrottlemagazine.com. If you go to that page and scroll down on that page, you'll see a little handy dandy button like this that says subscribe to our news and events updates. If you click on it, it'll take you to a page that looks like this with really tough questions like what's your name? What's your email address? Do you want to be texted and emailed or just emailed? When you do that, you will get an email blast that's going to look a lot like this every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how busy I am or lazy, whatever you want to go with it. And it's going to have all the events you're looking for lined up and ready for you. So let's talk about them. Starting with tonight in Angier, North Carolina, the Angier Bike Fest Bike Night is kicking off at 7 p.m. At that famed bar on Depot Street there or actually it's let's see, Broad Street. It's a cross section. It's on both of them. In Angier, North Carolina, 7 p.m. The bike night benefits Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. Sounds like I'm on that board too. Make sure you go out and see those guys. They've also got the Angier Bike Fest coming up in June. We'll be out at that one too. It's going to be a great time. Let's see. Can you lock in a date for September? Everybody text me. See, look at these people that texting me. Obviously not watching the live. So rude. Not getting an answer right now. All right. Moving to Friday, Madhouse Harley Davidson's kicking off their bike night section, 6 to 9 p.m. in Winston-Salem with live music from the Crypt Kicker. It's going to be a great show. They've got food trucks, they've got vendors, tattoo artists, and they've got a knife demonstration. They've got the Forged in Fire Champion knife demonstration going on. Going to be a cool time. We'll be out there set up on Friday night as well, having a big time before we head off in the morning to the bike show. Going to be great. Weekend long event here, Friday and Saturday. Overachievers. March 13th and 14th is West Side Twins Customer Appreciation Weekend. Going to be Friday and Saturday. They're going to have free hot dogs, so I'm already in on this, man. Maybe that's a slide by there and snag a glizzy, man. Have a good time. They've got special offers. They're going to have raffles as well and karaoke. And we'll forgive them for that because they're going to have free hot dogs. It's going to be great. Make sure you check them out. That is for their second anniversary party. I know it just says customer appreciation weekend, but let's face it, man, this is for their second anniversary, which is awesome, man. Every time one of these shops makes it through another year, it's a celebration for us all, man, because the motorcycle community all works together. It's good stuff, man. So make sure you go check them out in Statesville, North Carolina, West Side Twins. And then moving on to Saturday, March 14th, the Time Bandits MC second annual Unity Ride is going to be kicking out of Bodine's Bar in Clemens, North Carolina. Registration for that one's 11:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 1 p.m. Another cool feature about this weekend's bike show is our friends over at Bikes and Coffee said, "Hey, man, we do this regular ride anyway, and what we should do is we should direct it straight to Independence Harley Davidson for the Full Throttle Magazine bike show." I said, "Yeah, man, let's do this." Great guys. They've actually got a bike in the show as well. Cool shovel head chopper, man. So they're going to ride in. You don't want to ride alone to the event? Cool, man. All you got to do is go over to Floyd and Blackie's in Cramerton, North Carolina. Stage up with them. The kickstands are up at 10 a.m. for that one. And they're going to ride in and hang out with us at the swap meet with the vendors, drinking coffee, eating out of the food truck, checking out the bike show. It's going to be a great time at the Full Throttle bike show tour stop at Independence Harley Davidson, which we just went over, but I want you to look at it again. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you check it out. There it is. That's the real deal for this weekend. But there's lots of other cool stuff going on too. So let's talk about them too. Two broke for Daytona. Tilly Harley Davidson's having a party in Statesville, North Carolina, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Live music. And that's Danny Carr right there, man. She puts on one hell of a show. Great singer, songwriter. I just absolutely enjoy listening to her. She was actually one of the first artists at our bike show in Greensboro. Loved having her there. And then she was on was America's Got Talent as well. Hometown Girl. Love to see her on there. They're having live music, food trucks, drinks, stunt shows, door prizes, giveaways, and a blood drive, all at Tilly Harley Davidson on Saturday, March 14th. Tobacco Road Harley Davidson's also having a blood drive going on at their party. They're going to have a blood drive and they're giving you lunch. Every donation gets a $40 Visa gift card and a chance to win a Smart Safe HD vest, which is an $850 value. Chick-fil-A lunch too. They didn't even skimp on this, man. That's what I'm talking about right there. $40 and Chick-fil-A. Oh man, I'm in. Tobacco Road Harley Davidson Hearts and Horsepowers event this Saturday. Cox's Double Eagle Harley Davidson in West End, North Carolina is also having a swap meet this weekend. They got a nice big space down there, and I'm sure they'll fill that up. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., $25 vendor space if you're still looking one. Food trucks, swap meet, and more at Cox's Double Eagle Harley Davidson in West End, North Carolina. Make sure you check them out. Down at Fort Bragg, Harley Davidson, they're having the Shamrocks and Shovelheads Showdown. Say that 3 times fast. I'm not going to because I've already messed up what the date was. How embarrassing is that, huh? So there we go. Shamrocks, Shovelheads Showdown. That's twice. In Fayetteville, North Carolina, at Fort Bragg, Harley Davidson, live music, free food, and your chance to win $1,000, which I believe they're doing that like every at least every month. I don't want to go say every weekend. I'm pretty sure it's at least once a month, though. Very, very cool stuff. Make sure you check them out. The In-N-Out Cafe in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, is hosting Jack's Ride this weekend. Meet at 9:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. Food available after ride. So make sure you check that one out in Elizabeth City at the In-N-Out Cafe. Elizabeth City, home of Whiskey Tango Choppers. So make sure you check them out while you're up there doing that. Shamrocks and Slots. Make sure you don't say that wrong. Doghouse Harley Davidson is doing it up in Rock Hill, South Carolina, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Play the slot machine for a chance to win a 2025 Harley Davidson motorcycle games, prizes, free food, free beer with the Doghouse Divas. Always a good time going down at Doghouse Harley Davidson, Rock Hill, South Carolina. So make sure you check that out. They got midday perks over there, free beer, free sandwiches, all kinds of good stuff. St. Patrick's Day, 3rd annual Green Weenie celebration. Who won't be there? Harley Davidson shop at the beach, north of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Registration is 10 a.m. for their ride. 11:15 is the kickstands up. It's a police escorted ride. They're gonna have food, drinks, door prizes, music, 50-50. And let me tell you something. I'm a hot dog lover. I'm a hot dog lover. I'm not sure that it being green is gonna, as long as they dyed it green, it's not just green. You gotta watch out for those. But like, dyed green, I probably still eat that. That's at the Harley shop at the beach. Make sure you check them out. Myrtle Beach, North Carolina, or South Carolina. Jeez, I'm on a roll. St. Patrick's Day pub run, Wings and L in Lexington, South Carolina. This is gonna be 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. event. Somewhere in there, they're gonna have a ride, $20 rider, $10 passenger. Does not give us a kickstands up for that one. But they're gonna start at Wings and Ale, and that's just about as good as you need it right there. Raffles, best hand, worst hand. Give them a shout. There's a website on there for the American Infidels VMC right there that I'm sure has more information for you there. So make sure you check that out. And then the last event that we have for Saturday is the Oconee County swap meet and bike show. I've been there. I've been in the county, but I'm more apt to say, man, we're going down to Walhalla than I am Oconee. Oconee. Let's say Walhalla. They're at the Last Chance bar in Walhalla, South Carolina. Anybody else ever been to the Last Chance, man? Cool little biker bar. Make sure you check that one out. 12 to 6 p.m. for their swap meet and bike show, live music, auctions, raffles, food, and drink available. Bike show, awards, swap meet, vendors. Man, they've got it all down there in Walhalla, the big city of Walhalla, South Carolina. So make sure you check them out if you're down that way. And then Saturday and Sunday, another weekend event over here. The second annual Burlington Bike Weekend at Down Home Harley Davidson, Burlington, North Carolina. Man, we had a great time at this event last year. Big time. They always do a good event, so make sure you check them out. Saturday, 11 a.m. They're having live music, vendors, bike games, food, beer trucks. Sunday, 10 a.m. They're having vendors, free breakfast, bike blessing, live music, food, and beer truck. And that's the cool thing about weekend events, man. We can pick something on Saturday and then hit up these on Sunday or vice versa, and make sure you check those out. And then, just to be fair, man, since we usually do these things on Wednesday or Thursday, I went ahead and threw in my one and only St. Patrick's Day party, which is going to be at Big Daddy's Roadhouse on Tuesday, March 17th. Because that's St. Patrick's Day. What a bummer, guys! What a bummer! St. Patrick's Day is on a Tuesday. I mean, honestly, let's face it, man. That should be one of them weekend events, or like like the federal holiday style. Like, yeah, it's on Tuesday, but it's going to be celebrated on Saturday. St. Patrick's Day party is Tuesday, March 17th in Fuquay Varina, right there. So make sure you check that out. And there's Ronnie Quinn. Hey, Ronnie, he's on Instagram. Hey, man, did you get my email? Ronnie's got a bike in the show, and I emailed a couple. I see Widowmaker on here as well. Hank's got a bike in the show. Very, very cool stuff. Everything that I wanted there. Ronnie, man, let me know if you got that email or not. Hank at Widowmaker did not and emailed me or messaged me, man. So I got him hooked up with that information. Let me know. Want to make sure everybody makes it to the bike show. And that's what we've got going on this weekend. Now, some upcoming events that you must know about. We talked about it earlier just because they're on the cover this month. The CBA Swap Meet and Bike Show will be March 28th and 29th. That is a must attend event. The Evil Twins third annual Chop and Swap is April 19th in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Free ride-in bike show on that one, $25 per vendor spot. The Carolina Takeover coming out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, Doghouse Harley Davidson, April 10th, 11th, and 12th, being headlined by Saving Abel. And no slouch here with the American Wall of Death, man. If you've never seen that, man, make sure you check that out. Hell of a cool show. Every time they have it somewhere, man, I'll be in there. We'll watch it every single time they run it. Such a cool old school motorcycle event item there. Also coming up, and this was off of last month's cover. A1 Cycles Cash Day 4 is going to be at Shadyside Dragway in Shelby, North Carolina, April 24th through 25th. It's also going to be featuring a $25,000 payout for the racers, which, man, they always have a great gaggle of bikes out there. It's cool to watch the strip. But if you're into a little more than that, they've also hired on the Old Town Revival to throw a spring fling during that event. So there's going to be some off track fun there. Uh, bike shows. There's going to be a whiskey tasting, all kinds of cool stuff going on there. So make sure you check that out event as well. April 24th through 25th at Shadyside Dragway. Man, I'm still going. All right, now skipping all the way to Bike Week because this is what we like to do. You got to plan ahead, guys. You got to plan ahead. The Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show Tour continues with our one and only chopper and antique motorcycle show, Chop Suey 3, moved to Friday, May 15th in Murrells Inlet at Barnacle Bill's, home of the $3 beer. We're doing this one, man. Again, free registration, choppers and antiques only. This is an awesome show with awesome prizes, by the way. The Chrome Toaster Award ceremony is coming up at 4 p.m. on that day with a free registration, 11 to 3. This is awesome, man, because I go out in the world, man, and I source all these antique chrome toasters. They're awesome. Honestly, I want to keep them all, but my wife told me I'm not allowed to. So we get them pinstriped by Kristen at the Rebel Spirit. And those are the prizes for the bike show, man. We've got 10 chrome toasters to give away again at Chop Suey 3. Again, Barnacle Bill's Rum Bar in Murrells Inlet on Friday, May 15th. That is the last Friday of Myrtle Beach Bike Week. Come on, guys. We're trying to bring choppers and antiques back to Myrtle Beach Bike Week. It's been taken over, guys. And let's face it, man. We got to get them back there. I know they're around there. We get 25 or 30 of them every time we do this out here at Chop Suey, and this is the third one. So looking for that to grow a little bit. Thanks to our sponsors, Law Tiger South Carolina, for being along for the ride on that one. And the very, very next day, our all-class bike show, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Myrtle Beach Bike Show, Bike Rally Bike Show, will be at Bubba's Bar and Grill. This is actually the 5th annual spring bike show that we've done down there. So a lot of good time now. This is another free registration bike show. There's a $200 best in show on this one, and we usually give a little bit of cash away in every single class. Man, come park out here. Your only registration is go inside and grab a drink, man. And they serve Yoo-Hoo, by the way. They always keep Yoo-Hoo on tap for me over there, so make sure you check that one out as well. The tour continues June 6th, Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show at the Angier Bike Fest. Man, we're going to have a good time over there. That'll be my first time running an event at that event. And then all the way to September 10th through 12th, Smokeout 26 coming back to the Rowan County Fairgrounds in Salisbury, North Carolina. Full Throttle Magazine, always proud to be a sponsor of this epic event. Man, if you aren't coming to this, you're missing out on one of the best events going on in the Carolinas. And that says a lot from someone that puts on events in the Carolinas and tends to think I do a pretty good job. But man, Cycle Source got the smoke out a couple years ago and brought it back to Salisbury. Really has done an outstanding job putting on this event, like multiple bike shows per day, dirt drags, shitter drags, camping, indoor bike shows, vendors, live music, bike games. I just goes on and on and on. I literally run from event to event inside the fairgrounds, trying to keep up with what they're doing, having a great time. So make sure you put that one on your calendar too. And that's what we've got going on this weekend and into the future of the motorcycle community here in North and South Carolina. And, it's a lot to remember, which, you really don't have to, because all you've got to do is pick up the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine each and every month at biker-friendly businesses across North and South Carolina. And you'll keep up with all this stuff because we put it all in the same place so that you don't have to look anywhere else. We've done all the work. Just pick up the magazine, check it out. By the way, it's also full of biker-friendly businesses that are supporting the community and throwing out some pretty awesome deals. All right, so that's what we've got, man. That's what we've got going on. And honestly, I am tired of talking about it, man. I got to get back to work here, putting together the April magazine for you. So that's it, man. That's 27 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted, but I appreciate you spending it with me. We'll see you this weekend at any number of these events, but especially Independence Harley Davidson, where we'll be hosting the first Full Throttle Custom Bike Show Tour event of the year. Come out and check us out. Otherwise, get out there and ride your motorcycle. The rain stopped around here at least, and it's drying up. It's gonna be nice. So get out there and ride. Have yourself a good time. Let me blow on my mouse. We'll see you out there. Take it easy.